Mercury has no moons. Venus has no moons either. Earth has one large moon compared to its size. Mars has two small moons, Phobos and Deimos. Jupiter has at least 95 moons. Saturn has more than 140 moons. Uranus has 27 known moons. Neptune has 14 known moons. Pluto has 5 moons. The largest is Charon. Earth's moon is the 5th largest in the solar system. The moon stabilizes Earth's tilt. Without the moon, Earth's climate would be more extreme. A solar day on Mercury is 176 Earth days. Venus is hotter than Mercury, despite being farther from the Sun. Mars is half Earth's size. Jupiter could fit all other planets inside it. Saturn is less dense than water. Uranus has faint rings. Neptune's great dark spot was discovered in 1989. The Sun is about 4.6 billion years old. The Sun is halfway through its life cycle. The Sun rotates faster at the equator than the poles. Sunspots are cooler than the Sun's surface. Solar flares release massive energy bursts. Auroras occur when solar particles hit Earth's atmosphere. Comets are icy leftovers from the solar system's formation. Meteoroids are smaller than asteroids. Meteor showers happen annually when Earth passes comet debris. The Perseids meteor shower peaks each August. The Milky Way galaxy contains billions of stars. The Milky Way is part of the local group of galaxies. The local group belongs to the Virgo supercluster. The universe may be infinite. The Big Bang happened 13.8 billion years ago. Light takes 8 minutes to reach Earth from the Sun. The nearest star system is Alpha Centauri. Red dwarfs are the most common stars. Blue stars are the hottest stars. Black holes have event horizons where light cannot escape. Gravitational waves stretch and squeeze space itself. Earth is 12,742 kilometers in diameter. Earth's circumference is about 40,000 kilometers. Earth's core is as hot as the Sun's surface. The atmosphere has 5 main layers. The troposphere is where weather occurs. The stratosphere contains the ozone layer. The mesosphere burns up meteors. The thermosphere contains the auroras. The exosphere fades into space. Volcanoes can change global temperatures. Earthquakes often occur at plate boundaries. Mountains form where plates collide. Ocean trenches form where plates subduct. The Mariana Trench is the deepest trench. The Pacific Plate is the largest tectonic plate. Earthquakes can move entire coastlines. Volcanoes release gases including carbon dioxide. Some lakes are extremely acidic. The hottest desert is the Lut Desert in Iran. The Atacama Desert is one of the driest places on Earth. Deserts cover about 33% of land. The Amazon rainforest is shrinking due to deforestation. Rainforests produce much of Earth's oxygen. Coral reefs protect coastlines. Hurricanes are also called cyclones or typhoons. Tornadoes form from supercell storms. Floodplains are fertile farming areas. Earth's average surface temperature is about 14 degrees Celsius. Oceans regulate climate by storing heat. Glaciers reflect sunlight, cooling Earth. Permafrost stores ancient carbon. Melting permafrost releases methane. Dust storms fertilize oceans with iron. Clouds can reflect or trap heat. Lightning strikes increase with warming climate. The ozone hole forms seasonally. The Antarctic ice sheet holds 60% of Earth's fresh water. Antarctica once had forests. The Arctic Ocean is shrinking each decade. Rising seas threaten coastal cities. Humans are made of about 60% water. The brain has about 86 billion neurons. Your spinal cord is about 45 centimeters long. Nerves send signals at up to 400 kilometers per hour. Your heart is about the size of a fist. The aorta is the body's largest artery. Red blood cells live about 120 days. White blood cells defend against pathogens. Platelets clot wounds. The liver has over 500 functions. The pancreas produces insulin. Kidneys regulate fluid balance. Your intestines contain trillions of bacteria. The skin weighs about 3 kilograms. Hair grows about 1 centimeter per month. Your body has over 230 movable joints. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the body. The human skeleton renews every decade. Babies are born with more taste buds than adults. The eye's lens focuses light onto the retina. Rod cells see in low light. Cone cells see color. Tears come in basal, reflex, and emotional types. Humans have about 400 scent receptors. Fingerprints are unique even in identical twins. Some people are super tasters, sensitive to bitter. Cats purr at frequencies that aid healing. Dogs smell 40 times better than humans. Crows can recognize human faces. Dolphins use tools like sponges. Octopuses camouflage by changing skin color. Sharks have been around longer than trees. Crocodiles can hold breath for an hour. Frogs can survive frozen in ice. Giraffes have blood pressure twice human levels. Elephants use trunks as snorkels. Penguins huddle to keep warm. Bees dance to communicate food locations. Ants form living bridges with their bodies. Termites recycle dead plant matter. Coral polyps build reefs over centuries. Fungi decompose dead matter. Algae produce over half of Earth's oxygen. Some mushrooms glow in the dark. Trees can live for thousands of years. The oldest known tree is over 4,800 years old. Some seeds can remain dormant for centuries. Bamboo flowers only once every few decades. Sunflowers always face the sun. Carnivorous plants trap insects. Mangroves tolerate salt water. Matter is anything with mass and volume. Atoms are building blocks of matter. Molecules are groups of atoms bonded together. Elements are pure substances of one atom type. Compounds are atoms of different elements combined. Mixtures combine substances without bonding. Solids have fixed shape and volume. Liquids have fixed volume, but no fixed shape. Gases have neither fixed shape nor volume. Plasma is ionized gas. Pressure increases with depth in water. Boiling point decreases at higher altitudes. Melting point is temperature when solid becomes liquid. Freezing point is liquid to solid. Sublimation is solid directly to gas. Deposition is gas directly to solid. Density is mass per unit volume. Buoyancy makes objects float in fluids. Specific heat is energy needed to change temperature. Conduction transfers heat by contact. Convection transfers heat by fluid movement. Radiation transfers heat through waves. Energy is ability to do work. Force is a push or pull. Work is force applied through distance. Power is work per unit time. Velocity is speed in a direction. Acceleration is change of velocity. Momentum is mass times velocity. Gravity pulls objects toward each other. The moon orbits Earth due to gravity. Tides are caused by moon's gravity. Magnetism arises from moving charges. Electricity is movement of electrons. Circuits carry electrical current. Resistance opposes current. Voltage pushes current. Ohm's law relates voltage, current, resistance. Light travels as photons. Photons have no mass. Refraction bends light. Reflection bounces light. Dispersion splits light into colors. Rainbows are dispersion of sunlight. Infrared light is heat radiation. Ultraviolet light causes sunburn. X-rays see bones. Gamma rays are highly energetic. Radio waves transmit communication. Microwaves heat food. Quantum mechanics governs small particles. Relativity governs high speeds and gravity. Time dilates at high velocity. Space curves around mass. Black holes warp space-time. Entropy measures disorder. The second law of thermodynamics states entropy increases. Absolute zero is the lowest possible temperature. Superconductors have zero resistance. Lasers emit focused light beams. The wheel was invented around 3500 BCE. Writing began in Mesopotamia. The printing press was invented in the 15th century. The steam engine fueled the Industrial Revolution. The first train ran in 1804. The telephone was patented in 1876. The light bulb was invented in 1879. The first car was built in 1885. The airplane first flew in 1903. Television became popular in the 20th century. Computers revolutionized communication. The internet connected the world. Satellites orbit Earth for communication. GPS guides navigation worldwide. Space probes explore planets. Astronauts live in the ISS. Hubble has observed space since 1990. The James Webb Telescope launched in 2021. AI can generate realistic images. VR creates digital environments. AR overlays data on reality. Drones deliver goods. 3D printing builds custom items. Solar panels harness sunlight. Wind turbines harness air currents. Hydropower harnesses falling water. Nuclear plants use fission. Fusion research seeks star power on Earth. Biotech engineers medicines. Gene editing rewrites DNA. Nanotech manipulates matter at atomic scales. Quantum computing uses superposition. Smartphones put computers in pockets. Wearables track health data. Smart homes automate energy. Self-driving cars navigate streets. Reusable rockets lower launch costs. Space mining may extract metals. Space tourism has begun. AI translates languages instantly. Cloud computing enables global teamwork. Robotics assists in surgery. Digital twins simulate cities. AI predicts earthquakes. Satellites monitor forests. Cryogenics preserves organs. Biodegradable plastics reduce waste. Smart fabrics sense health. Solar paint converts walls into energy. Lab-grown meat reduces farming impact. The sun accounts for nearly all the energy on Earth. Mercury's surface temperature swings from minus 180 degrees Celsius to 430 degrees Celsius. Venus has more volcanoes than any other planet. Earth is the only planet with liquid water on its surface. Mars has the largest canyon, Valle Marineris. Jupiter emits more heat than it receives from the sun. Saturn's rings are mostly ice. Uranus was the first planet discovered with a telescope. Neptune appears blue because of methane in its atmosphere. Pluto has mountains made of ice. The moon's gravity causes Earth's tides. Solar storms can disrupt satellites. A meteorite is a space rock that reaches Earth. A meteoroid burns up as a shooting star. Asteroids can be rich in precious metals. Some comets take thousands of years to orbit the Sun. Earth's magnetosphere shields against solar wind. The Milky Way is about 100,000 light-years across. The nearest galaxy, Andromeda, is 2.5 million light-years away. The Sun is an average-sized star. Betelgeuse, a red giant, may explode as a supernova soon, astronomically. The night sky we see is ancient light. The Big Bang created time and space. Black holes can merge, rippling space-time. Gravitational waves were first detected in 2015. Space is mostly empty, but not completely. Voyager 1 has traveled over 20 billion kilometers from Earth. The Sun will shine for another 5 billion years. White dwarfs slowly cool for trillions of years. Neutron stars can spin faster than kitchen blenders. Quasars are powered by supermassive black holes. Some planets orbit backward compared to their star's spin. Interstellar space contains stray atoms. The first exoplanet was discovered in 1992. Thousands of exoplanets have been found since. The Kepler telescope confirmed Earth-like planets. Stars form in clouds of hydrogen gas. The center of the Milky Way has a black hole called Sagittarius A star. Dark matter bends light from galaxies. Dark energy pushes galaxies apart. Earth is the only known planet with plate tectonics. Volcano eruptions recycle elements into the atmosphere. The Pacific Ocean is larger than all land combined. The Atlantic Ocean is growing as plates move apart. The Himalayas grow taller each year. Earthquakes are most common along plate boundaries. Some islands are made entirely by coral reefs. Glaciers cover 10% of Earth's surface. Ice sheets reflect sunlight back into space. Desertification threatens fertile land worldwide. The Amazon River carries more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. Some deserts bloom with flowers after rain. Sand dunes can sing as they shift. The Antarctic ice sheet is up to 4.8 kilometers thick. Fresh water makes up only 2.5% of Earth's water. Lakes can form in craters from meteor strikes. Some caves contain crystals taller than humans. Sinkholes form when ground collapses. Volcanoes can form new islands overnight. Earth's magnetic field shifts about 10 kilometers a year. Lightning creates ozone in the atmosphere. The equator receives more solar energy. Rainforests create their own microclimates. Forest fires can trigger new growth. Some rivers flow backward during earthquakes. The Dead Sea is shrinking as rivers are diverted. Dust storms can travel across oceans. El Niño disrupts global weather. La Niña cools the Pacific Ocean. The ozone layer shields life from UV radiation. Volcano lightning occurs when ash particles collide. Antarctica is technically the largest desert. Permafrost locks away ancient plants and animals. Sea levels rise when ice sheets melt. Tsunamis can cross oceans in hours. Coral bleaching happens when waters get too warm. Algae blooms can suffocate fish. Geysers erupt when underground water boils. Some mountains are still forming today. Earthquakes can move entire cities by meters. Humans share 60% of DNA with bananas. Your body replaces all its cells about every 7 years. Blood makes up 8% of body weight. The brain is 2% of body weight, but uses 20% of energy. Humans have about 206 bones as adults. Babies are born with 300 bones. The heart beats 100,000 times daily. Lungs contain 2,400 kilometers of airways. Your intestines are 7 meters long. The stomach produces acid strong enough to dissolve razor blades. Taste buds number about 10,000. The liver can regenerate after injury. Skin is the largest organ. Fingernails grow faster than toenails. Your hair contains traces of gold. Humans shed 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells every minute. Goosebumps are a leftover evolutionary reflex. The appendix may support gut bacteria. Your eyes contain about 130 million light-sensitive cells. Tears contain natural disinfectants. Cats sleep 12 to 16 hours per day. Dogs can hear 4 times farther than humans. Elephants have the longest pregnancy, 22 months. Blue whales are the largest animals ever. Some sharks glow in the dark. Crocodiles can live over 100 years. Parrots can mimic human speech. Octopuses have 9 brains. 1 central, 8 in their arms. Starfish pump water instead of blood. Tardigrades can survive the vacuum of space. Some plants trap insects for food. Sunflowers track the sun across the sky. Bamboo can grow nearly a meter per day. Mushrooms are closer to animals than plants. Some fungi control insect behavior. Coral reefs host a quarter of ocean species. Bees pollinate 75% of global crops. Termites build mounds taller than humans. Frogs absorb water through their skin. Giraffes only sleep about 30 minutes a day. The speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second. Absolute zero is minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. Atoms are 99.999999% empty space. Electrons move in probability clouds. Protons are 1,836 times heavier than electrons. Neutrons keep atomic nuclei stable. Hydrogen makes up 75% of normal matter. Helium is created in stars. Carbon bonds form the basis of life. Water is called the universal solvent. Ice expands as it freezes. Salt lowers water's freezing point. Combustion is a chemical reaction with oxygen. Acids have a pH less than 7. Bases have a pH greater than 7. Neutral pH is 7. Diamonds form under high pressure. Graphene is 1 atom thick. Sound waves need matter to travel. In a vacuum, sound cannot exist. Electricity is moving electrons. Resistance turns electricity into heat. Voltage pushes electrons through circuits. Current is the rate of electron flow. Magnetism comes from moving charges. Earth is a giant magnet. Energy is never destroyed, only changed. Potential energy is stored in position. Kinetic energy is energy of motion. Entropy always increases. Heat moves from hot to cold objects. Plasma is the most common state of matter in the universe. Superfluids flow without resistance. Superconductors carry electricity without loss. Nuclear fission splits atoms. Nuclear fusion combines them. Fusion powers the sun. Radiation is energy traveling in waves. Gamma rays are the most energetic light. Radio waves are the longest. Refraction bends light in water. Reflection bounces it back. Rainbows are refraction plus reflection. Blue light scatters more, making skies blue. Red light scatters least, making sunsets red. Heat is particle motion. Cold is less motion, not a substance. Gravity accelerates all masses equally. The Higgs boson gives particles mass. Time slows near massive objects. The first robots were designed in ancient Greece. The word robot comes from a Czech word meaning forced labor. The first email was sent in 1971. The first website is still online. GPS was developed by the US military. Satellites orbit at different altitudes for different purposes. Weather satellites monitor storms. Astronomical satellites study stars. Communication satellites relay TV and phone signals. The first smartphone was IBM's Simon in 1992. 3D printers can make food. AI writes music, art and poetry. Self-driving cars use radar and LiDAR. Solar panels work even on cloudy days. Wind turbines can power 1,500 homes. Nuclear plants produce no greenhouse gases. Fusion power could be limitless and clean. Virtual reality treats phobias. Augmented reality helps surgeons. Robots assist elderly care. A day on Saturn lasts just 10.7 Earth hours. Uranus rotates on its side compared to other planets. Jupiter's Great Red Spot is at least 350 years old. The Moon is moving away from Earth 3.8 centimeters per year. Solar eclipses will one day no longer occur as the Moon drifts farther. The Sun makes up 99.8% of the solar system's mass. Venus spins backwards compared to most planets. Neptune's atmosphere contains the fastest winds recorded. The Kuiper Belt is home to Pluto and other icy bodies. A light year is about 9.5 trillion kilometers. The Amazon rainforest holds 10% of known species. Antarctica has lakes sealed beneath its ice. The Sahara expands by about 48 kilometers each year. Lightning strikes Earth about 8 million times daily. Rainbows are full circles. We see half from the ground. Earthquakes happen about 100 times daily worldwide. The Pacific Ring of Fire contains 75% of the world's volcanoes. The Grand Canyon is nearly 1.6 kilometers deep. The Dead Sea is almost 10 times saltier than oceans. Mount Everest grows a few millimeters taller each year. Human bodies have 650 skeletal muscles. Your stomach replaces its lining every 3 to 4 days. The human heart creates enough pressure to squirt blood 9 meters. Each kidney has about 1 million filtering units. The cornea has no blood vessels. A sneeze can exceed 160 kilometers per hour. Sloths move so slowly that algae grow on their fur. Frogs can absorb oxygen through their skin. Koalas sleep up to 22 hours a day. Some lizards can detach and regrow their tails. Atoms are made of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Water expands when it freezes, unlike most substances. Carbon atoms form millions of compounds. Diamonds are pure carbon in crystal form. Helium is the only element that does not solidify at normal pressure. Salt water freezes at lower temperatures than fresh water.